We're back again with Baron Lamarre, where we left off with how he realized that while parents played a crucial role to establish the BILAD School he set up in Cameroon, the children, in fact, are and always will be the main focus to ensure long-term success of the school. So it's over to you, Baron.
Not that I ignore the parents, but they were no longer my focus. The focus became the children. So
Of
we
course.
define that. What I learned from the corporate world is that the definition of your customer is very important. So we
Yeah.
define the children as customers.
Yep.
So by focusing on the children, then we started to take action that give them the best quality of education, the best output possible.
Yes.
And this is one of the key lessons that I learned from the corporate world and applied in my school.
Yep.
Defining who the customer is.
Yes, excellent, excellent. So right now you have set up a foundation called the Lamarre Foundation, named after your family name. And through this foundation, can you share with us more of what your plans are for this school and how the foundation will support the future of the school and for the children as well?
Right. Before I answer that question, I think one of the things that I wanted to mention was that while the foundation is basically trying to reach as much as possible to the children who are from not so well-to-do families, from a financially challenged families, we will continue to do that. And the foundation plan to also expand. Now we are in the primary school. We want to expand to the secondary school, and perhaps I don't want to overpromise, but we are looking at to go to the tertiary school, maybe university or junior college, things like that.
That's amazing.
Now, the challenge that we faced in the beginning, which I wanted to mention earlier, is that having the quality teacher was a big problem for us. Money was not a problem. The problem was to find qualified teachers.
Qualified and dedicated, I think, yeah.
And dedicated teachers, because we didn't just want to teach. We wanted to educate. These are two different things. It's not about just giving subjects.
Yep. It's not from reading from the book, like following the syllabus and just taking orders. Right. Yep.
So in the first 5 years, I changed principals like 3-4 times, and it was very difficult because they did not understand the vision that we wanted to inculcate. And finally, after several trials, we settled on one, a lady. She's running the school right now, and since then I can sleep well. And the other thing is that the philosophy that the foundation want to instill in the school is it's just one philosophy. It's integrity, and integrity. Integrity, yeah. It's the only thing that we want everybody to take from our school. What does that mean? It means no cheating, no lying. If there's a problem, don't sweep it under the carpet. Open up and tell the truth. That's why I make it a point that I don't punish people for telling the truth. There's even though the truth might be painful, it's better. But there are consequences, there are penalty for lying.
Of course.
I accept people with their mistake, but it's always come from the place of honest mistake or something that they done out of maybe ignorance that can be trained.
So what happens if someone incidentally actually lies? Because people also, they lie not because they want to, but because they have to. They feel fear. They feel fear or discrimination, so therefore they lie. How would you able to, how would the teachers, or how would you be able to handle that?
Right. I think everything has to have a context. We try to it's always the guiding principle that I have in everything I do. I try to understand people beyond what they're saying, and try to understand why they're doing what they're doing. I give an anecdote, a simple example.
Okay.
I think it was a deputy principal. He was having a leadership challenge with one of the teachers. See? And so he tried to frame it was the administrator who is handling the human resource. He was having a fight with the principal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with the principal, yeah, because he the one who's basically paying the salaries of the teachers. He's handling all the HR stuff,
The payroll, yeah.
the payroll. But the principal thinks that he's the principal. He's the face of the school. So but the way I've divided the school is that we make everybody feel, I wouldn't say equal, but there's no dominant figure. We try to put everybody at this almost same level. So this administrator tried to frame, he tried to frame the principal.
Wow.
That is, he was doing something inappropriate with some of the students. So a particular girl, something was going on. Yeah. So that is pretty serious. But they know that I don't tolerate a lack of integrity. I don't tolerate this sort of stuff. I was hoping that when I hear this thing, I'll probably fire the principal the next minute. So the thing was going on, and I was very disturbed. I flew all the way from Singapore to Cameroon, and they didn't know I was coming because I'm not. I don't get involved in the management of the school. But when this thing came to me, so I flew from Singapore to Cameroon, and they didn't expect me, and I went to the family of the girl that was been in the middle of this situation. Then I personally interviewed her. I personally interviewed the father, everybody, and the school didn't even know that. They didn't even know I was in the country. So, and I got the full information that this is not true. The principal hasn't done anything wrong. It was a frame. Then I came back and I made a decision to rather discipline the other party who was the one framing.
Wow.
So it was something that they didn't see coming. So so my point is, if people lie, I have to see the context.
You have to see the context, yeah. Because the lying is the content, but you have to understand the context.
That's correct.
Yeah. That's actually really interesting, because we're talking about the students who would be, the ones who are rebelling, skiving school, not going to school, doing all these things. But actually what you just handled was a lot more major than that. It was a senior administrator of the school between the principal. That's very serious.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you talk about the children. I try to develop a non-confrontational relationship with children. Whereby they should be given the comfort to tell the truth. Obviously, children are kids. I mean, even with their own parents, they will always lie to.
Of course.
Defensive posture, where they're trying to prevent something bad from happening, and they lie to save themselves.
Yeah, to protect themselves.
From cheating an exam, that's different. So, but having said that, we don't expect that we're gonna have perfect angels to. Of course. But that's the whole challenge. We try to manage that, always bring them back to the right path. as much as we can.
Yeah.
So, but we are always, we are also very understanding. I try to inculcate this vision to the teachers, to be forgiving and to be understanding towards children.
Yep. I think that's what children need. They need to feel comfortable in the environment that they are being nurtured in, so that they will be more. It encourages them to also open up and be truthful to themselves and to also the other people around them. So this year 2020, it has been a very uncertain and very distressing year for many. I'm sure the people in Cameroon and your school have also felt it, right? So moving on to 2021, because we can't wait for 2021, what would be the plans for the school for next year? What's brewing in the pipeline?
I think that as simple as it is, we have maxed out in the primary
that's good
possibilities. We need to move to the secondary. We need to open new classes in the secondary school. I told the principal and the teachers that this is going to be my mission for 2021, to open new classes, hire new teachers for the secondary school. But I also let them know that we want to maintain the standard of education, to make sure that when we do, we don't compromise on the quality of education.
Yes, of
and
course.
We don't compromise, like I said, on the integrity principles. So 2021, new classes, secondary school. That's going to be our goal.
Boom. Nice. Boom. Very good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Baron. Thank you for sharing your insights and giving us inspiration that one can do it all with very minimal resources. So for more information about the school and how you can make a contribution, or just want to get in touch with Baron, visit www.lamarrefoundation.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, we hope you're now more energized to live your life at its best and do great things.